Hey brewers, Brad who grained the glass here. You know, this was not supposed to be a Fucked Up Fridays video. I was just trying out the new Lutra Kveic yeast from Omega. You know, trying to get a quick blonde done here. Just something overnight so we can have something to drink for next weekend. And, you know, I've been getting a little conceited, folks. I haven't been checking my gravities. I've been just kind of assuming everything's going well. I just checked it, and we've got a Fucked Up Friday after all. I'm not gonna get into all the different ways you can check your gravity. There's other videos for that. I've got my hydrometer sitting in some Star San. It's already been thoroughly cleaned. Just gonna give that a quick rinse. You might be saying, what are you doing? If you're confident that your hydrometer is sanitary, you can just go ahead and drop it right into your fermenter, as long as you know how you're going to retrieve it. Luckily with our Firmzillas here, I can get my hand right in there and grab it out. We're shooting for a gravity of 1050 to 1052 on this beer. According to this, we're at about 1035. That's way off. That means we're gonna have a session ale that's really bitter from our hops, which were intended for a 1052 gravity. What now? What do we do about this? So I'm gonna go grab a couple options that we can get our gravity at least back up into the ballpark of where we're getting and save this beer. So here we've got some light malt extract, light liquid malt extract, light dry malt extract, dextrose, which is corn sugar. You also in a pinch could use table sugar, which is beet sugar in this hemisphere. Basically any fermentables will do. However, I'm gonna probably go with the light dry malt extract because it's in an amount that I kind of need. A pound's gonna do roughly what we want. It's nice and easy to stir in, and it's also light DME, comes from 2-row barley, which is our main ingredient in that particular blonde ale. So we're gonna bring it up, and we're not even gonna be using the wrong fermentables. It's gonna be pretty sweet, actually. And I don't mean sweet tasting, I mean sweet like awesome. So I'm gonna stir this dry malt extract in with a wine whip. You don't really need to do that. You can use a spoon, a stick, as long as it's sanitized, right? Get that in the drill there. One thing is we don't wanna scratch the edges of our fermenter. We also don't wanna smash our hydrometer in there, so we're gonna go ahead and take that out. Put it back in our Star San solution. If you're not in a homebrew shop, and you don't have dry malt extract kicking around, maybe you don't do starters, maybe, you know, there's a bunch of reasons. Table sugar will work in a pinch, not my highly recommended thing, but however, you need fermentables. Booze doesn't happen without fermentables, so we can't have that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drop this whole thing in here. Give it a good stir, check the gravity again, and see if we need to add more. If we're even close, I'm gonna leave it at that, but this is just too far off. We got that all in there. We don't wanna go too bananas with our drill here and hurt the sides of our fermenter though. And boy, is that ever aerating it, which is fine. On the pre-fermentation side, no worries. If this was fermented beer, may as well throw it out after what I just did. All right, so we got it good and stirred. Looks like we got rid of all our chunks. So we got a little bit of chunks floating in there. Don't worry, the yeast will find them. We're just kind of trying to salvage this beer now. Brewing is just a whole pile of hurry up and wait, which means time for a sippy poo. The bubbles sure do make for an interesting trying to read this, but let's drop it back in again. Gonna get a refractometer reading, so we'll just kind of get that on there, a couple drops on. Try to make ourselves a little space here so we can see our frickin' reading. There we go. So check it with the hydrometer. About 1047, which is still a little shy. Let's see what the hydrometer says. It should say the same thing. Kinda hard to tell with all that foam. It's about 1045. So you know what we're actually gonna do? We're gonna get another half pound of DME and get it in there, and then we should be deadly. One more, but this time we'll just use half. Again, same things. I'm just trying to get consistent with the grain we're using. If you're making something that has Pilsner malt, use Pilsner. If you're making something that has wheat malt, use wheat. You know, you get the idea. Okay, so we're only gonna add a half of this one, so that'll be a total of 1.5 pounds that we're gonna put in here. I'm gonna be super scientific and eyeball about half of this in here. Yeah, about there, huh? That looks like a little bit more. Boom, science. And let's go. We're having a real hard time with the hydrometer. We'll put the hydrometer in there and we'll just use it because it's sanitized to get our sample for our refractometer. Yeah, now we're right up at 1050. Bam. Beer probably fixed. Let's pitch our Omega dried Lutra Kveic. Kveic? You know, I don't know. There's many pronunciations. I don't think I know any of the right ones. But these Kveic strains, we might have beer by tomorrow. Shit. Till next time, I'm Brad. F*** Up Fridays.